Send message to Microsoft Teams for new database items automatically. So what will happen? Every time a new message is added in Notion, the same message will be picked automatically and will send to your team automatically on Microsoft Teams channel. Now you must be thinking where this automation is useful. So assume that you want to keep your team up to date about the latest and important information which you are adding in Notion. So now onwards, you do not have to manually copy that information, that message, and paste and send to your team again and again manually, because whenever the message is added here with this particular automation, the messages will be shared automatically with your team. Want to learn how you can set this automation for yourself? Then come with me and I will show you everything step by step. So this is my Notion database where I am going to add the important information like the task, meeting or event details, and you will see how the same details will be shared with my team automatically on Microsoft Teams. Now to automate this, firstly we will have to build a connection in Notion and Microsoft Teams application, which I am going to do with the help of software called as Pabbly Connect, which is an integration and automation software. I am an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so I am already logged in. You can create your free account in Pabbly Connect in just 2 minutes from this sign up free button, and in the free account you will also get free tasks to test these kind of amazing automation. Now once you will log in and reach out to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, click on this blue button that is create workflow, and then provide a random name to your workflow, to your automation. Okay, so I have directly pasted the name as when data is added to Notion, send it to Microsoft Teams. Now simply click on create and then you will find 2 boxes. So these boxes are called as trigger and action, and here the trigger means when this happens, and action means do this. So whenever something happen in the first application, then automatically do this in the next application. Okay, so this is how you need to select the applications in this trigger and the action window in which you are building an automation. Okay, so now according to our use case, whenever any data is added in Notion, then share the same data with Microsoft Teams application, basically on Microsoft Teams application. Okay, so let me search for the same. Okay, so I have selected both the applications in the trigger and the action window. Okay, and now the idea here is, firstly I will connect to Notion with the Pabbly Connect and will capture the details here, and then I'll connect Pabbly Connect with the Microsoft Teams and then send that data to Microsoft Teams application. Okay, so this is how this automation will take place. Let us first connect Notion with the Pabbly Connect, for which firstly I will select the trigger event. Okay, so I want that whenever any new database item is added in Notion, this automation should trigger, or we can say the data should be captured via Pabbly Connect. So I have selected the same, simply clicking on connect, clicking on add new connection, clicking on connect with Notion, and then it will ask you to provide the access of your Notion account. Okay, but because I am already logged in Notion, here you can notice, so instead of asking me the access, it is asking me for the permission directly. Okay, so I have selected on select pages, and make sure that you provide the access of that specific page whose data, whose information you would like to fetch in Pabbly Connect. Okay, so here you can notice it is already selected. Now I'll click on this allow access, and this is how the authorization will be successful and my Notion application will be also connected with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, and because we are connected, here you can notice whatever the databases are available inside my Notion have started visible here. Okay, so let me show you the same. These are the various databases already available and the same visible here. And now you tell me which particular database I'll select. So basically I want to add the information in this upcoming events, meetings and tasks. Okay, so I'll go with the same, and because this is the most recent database I have created, so that is why it is visible at the top. Okay, now as soon as I click on the save and send test request button, I am expecting that data should be captured via Pabbly Connect, but because there is no data available currently in Notion, so that is why it is giving a blank response. So firstly I will add some details here. Okay, so it is asking for the type. Okay, whatever the information you are about to add, whether that information is about an event, about a meeting, or about a task. Okay, so I have added the type as event or task name. So here I will add the task or the event name as seminar. The description, okay, so there will be a seminar in XYZ college with engineering students. Okay, so I have added the description. Okay, let me also correct the spelling of students, asking for the date. Okay, so how about I provide the date as 28th of August, and finally who will lead this event. Okay, so I will add the name of any person from my team. Okay, so how about I add this manager. Okay, I am adding simply manager, and now I'll come back to Pabbly Connect and click on this button once again, and this time you will notice that our response will consist of the same information which we have added to our Notion database. Okay, so let me show you the details one by one. Okay, so here we have the same who will lead that particular event. Okay, so this is going to lead by manager. Okay, so here we have the same information. Here we have other details also, that is what is going to be the event type, so that is going to be an event. I'll show you other details. So here we have the type as seminar, basically the name of that event. Here we have the description. Okay, and where is the date. Okay, so here we also have the date. Okay, so the presence of this data clearly shows that the connection in Notion and Pabbly Connect is working absolutely fine. So now onwards, what will happen, every time someone will add a new data in Notion, the same data will be captured via Pabbly Connect in every 8 hours, because this trigger will check for the new data in 8 hours. Basically the trigger here is the polling based, which is going to fetch the data in every 8 hours. But don't worry about that, your data surely captured via Pabbly Connect automatically. Okay, so once we have that data, that means the first step of our automation is done, and now moving further, I'm going to send this data to my team automatically. Okay, so the application is already selected. The action event is going to be, of course, sending a message in channel. Okay, and just like we have connected Notion and Pabbly Connect, now I'll be connecting Microsoft Teams with Pabbly Connect. So simply select add new connection, click on this connect with Microsoft Teams, and then you will have to provide the access of your Microsoft Teams application. But because I am already logged in my Microsoft Teams application, instead of asking me for the access, it is asking me for the permission. So again I have clicked on accept, and this is how once again the authorization will be successful, and my Microsoft Teams account will be connected with the Pabbly Connect immediately. Okay, waiting for that. And here you can notice it is connected, and once again you can notice, because our Microsoft Teams account is connected with the Pabbly Connect, whatever the teams I have created in my Microsoft Teams application have started visible here. Okay, I'll show you the same digital initiative, public relation, market 8 project team, US sales, the same thing are visible here. So I am going to select which particular team in which I would like to send the messages which I am adding in Notion. Okay, so I want to share the data in this Pabbly Connect team, so I'll select the same, and as soon as I select the team, whatever the channels available in my team will visible here. Okay, that is general, ask images, Pabbly team. Okay, so again I would like to send the data in this Pabbly team, so here also I'll select the same, but currently the data is not visible. So how about I click on this refresh button, and now I am expecting that the data will be visible here, and yes, you can notice that data is accessible. Let me select this Pabbly team, and now finally it is asking that enter the message in HTML format. You can create HTML content from here. Okay, so I have already composed a message which I would like to send to my team, so let me copy this thing again and paste it here. And now firstly I'll correct the formatting of this message, and then I'll show you what message I'm actually about to share with my team and how the details will be attached automatically along with my message and will be sent to my team automatically. Okay, so here you can notice I am correcting the formatting. Give me a second. Alright, so I have corrected the formatting. So the message is all about, hello team, the management has recently planned a task or event. I'm just sharing the details with all of you. Let me correct the spelling of you. Okay, I'm just sharing the details with all of you so that everyone will be in the loop. Okay, not on the loop, it should be, I think, in the loop. Okay, so here I will add the details one by one. Okay, now you must be thinking how I will add the details. Remember, we have already captured this data as the response of our Notion step, of our first step. Okay, and the interesting thing here is I am not going to manually copy the above data and paste here. I am going to map this data. Okay, and mapping is very simple. When you will click on this field, you will find the same data, the above responses here in the drop down. Simply search for that data. Okay, so currently I'm looking for the type which was event. Okay, so I have mapped the same. Okay, and in the same way I will map other details also. But now you must be thinking, what is this mapping all about? Okay, so whatever the details I will map here, these details will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time. Okay, I'm repeating this thing once again. These details, whatever I'm mapping here, will be replaced automatically, but whatever the details we have provided manually here will remain same, will remain static. Okay, so in this way this automation will take place, and that is why mapping plays a major role inside this automation. Lastly, I will add the value as manager. Okay, and I think my message is looking quite messy. Okay, so I can do one more thing. I can add this shift enter. Basically I'm adding an enter. Okay, so let me add the same. I hope my message is looking good. Okay, so again telling you, as soon as a new data is added here, firstly that data will be captured via Pabbly Connect in 8 hours, and that new data will replace these existing values, basically those values which we are mapping here. Okay, so clicking on this button, save and send test request, and now I'm really expecting the same message to be sent on my Microsoft Teams application. Okay, waiting for the response, and here you can notice the response is received, which is a positive response going back to my Microsoft Teams. And here you can notice the same message has been shared with my team also. Okay, let me show you the details. Okay, hello team, the management has recently planned a task or an event. I'm sharing the details with all of you so that everyone will be in the loop. And here we have the type as event, the event name as seminar, description is there will be a seminar in XYZ college with engineering students, the date, who will lead, manager, kindly prepare your work accordingly, thanks. Okay, so the presence of this data clearly shows that the automation in Notion and Microsoft Teams is working absolutely fine. Okay, and in this way you can entirely automate this process. And once you have created this automation in Pabbly Connect, after that you do not have to do anything manually. Okay, simply sit back and relax, and Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. Okay, so now onwards what will happen, every time someone will add a new data in this specific Notion table, the details will be sent automatically on Microsoft Teams application automatically. Okay, and just in case if you want to access this two-step workflow inside your own Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach the link of my workflow into the description box. So simply click on this link and then sign up for free into the Pabbly Connect, and then you will be able to access the same two-step workflow inside your own Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.